Hey guys, what's up and welcome back or welcome to TD Tennis. Today's video I am going to be showing you guys the perfect gifts you can get for your tennis lovers or tennis friends. So let's get right into the video. Alrighty, so before we go into the first gifts, I just wanted you guys to know that all tennis players are different, so maybe they're not going to like some of these or maybe they're going to like all of these. So just letting you guys know. So the first gift that I think would be really cool for someone who likes to play tennis and who plays competitively with matches would be to get the Tennis Saber. As you guys can see, it's basically like a mini tennis racket with a really small head. The head is like about 37 inches, while your regular racket, like my racket is close to 104 inches on the head. So it's way smaller than a regular racket, and it's a sweet spot strainer. So the sweet spot is basically an area on your racket where it kind of hits the most, hits better, and that's where tennis players want to hit so they can get a nice shot going. And this little racket is going to train you perfectly to get to that ball. And if you can afford it, because this is a little bit of a more expensive item on this list, but it's still a great option for tennis lovers. So the next gift that could be good for tennis players are tennis balls. Now this is kind of like boring, yeah. It's pretty boring, but a tennis player will really like this because to us tennis players, we're probably going through a can of balls like every two months before the ball really gets worn out. And if you're a really big hitter, those balls are only going to last a practice session. So you just really, if you get them some more balls, I promise you that they would really appreciate that, just because they don't want to spend all that money. And they'll be really happy about that. Especially when a year later they still have a lot of balls. So I'd recommend them maybe getting 2 to 3 balls. And if they're really feeling nice, you could get them a whole pack, a full case of balls. And you just want to make sure that you know what type of ball they like. Like me, I like the US Open ball, so Wilson. The case is about 24 in a case, so that's like a lot for me. That's like gonna last me more than a year. So yeah, that's our second gift, and that's pretty cheap. That's maybe the balls that I like are about $5, $4 or $5. It's pretty expensive for balls, but it's okay, especially if you're getting them for Christmas. Next, I would recommend getting them whoever you want to get this gift to, resistance bands. Resistance bands are really good for like their kit to help them warm up, even help their sore muscles. That's really good for them. They're a great way to warm up, and you see all the pros having like some of that warm up equipment ready for them, which is really good, just gonna help them play. Next, I think it's kind of the end of Roger Federer's season. Maybe it would be nice to kind of splurge on maybe the Roger bag, or the Pro Staff racket, or even the Roger Federer bibliography, the book, just because it's his end of season, and some players really like him. So I think maybe getting a nice little bag for your players is a really nice option. You want to make sure that you're getting the right bag that they like. So if they play with a head racket, if they play with a Babolat racket, you might want to get the same brand, just so it's a little bit more coordinated. So yeah, that's an option. Another thing that would also be great would probably be headphones. Now, headphones are headphones, yes, but headphones are really good for players because it kind of zones you in to your workout or whatever you're doing, and they will greatly appreciate that. Okay, so we have gone through a lot of different things. But another thing that I think tennis players would really like is maybe a little bit of string. So you could get them a little pack of string. I'm using the Wilson Comfort string, and if I got that for Christmas, I'd be super happy, because for my birthday gifts in general, I'd be really happy. Some new string if I break my racket. That's perfect. And it would also be great if you get them like a different type of string. Like if I'm using the Wilson strings, maybe I want to try the Headlink strings. Maybe I want to try Yonex strings, something else, just to give the player a feel of different strings, and they will really like that. So yeah, that's also something. And now the last thing that I think would be super fun would probably be something from a collab. So this is a little bit more on the expensive side of your gifts. If you really like this person and you want to get them something really expensive, splurge, I would totally recommend getting maybe like a Wilson X something, and maybe Dior. They have a collab. I know Nike has a collab. Wilson has a lot of collabs. So yeah, I recommend that because, it's always fun to have something like a collab, something special. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys will now be able to find an easy gift for your tennis lovers, or maybe even for you. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Bye!